若田さんに質問です。
Question to Mr. Wakata.
メッセージがあればお願いします。
If you have any message to the Japanese people from the space, please do so. Okay. Sorry, the last time it was interrupted all of a sudden. The 2 more Japanese astronauts will be added, so altogether 10 astronauts. There is a space for the Japanese astronauts to be successful. This flight was just the beginning, and I will stay over here for 3 months from now on. I feel like this is a marathon. So I would like to be careful about my body condition, and I'd like to endure to the last. And I'd like to finish building up Kibo and come back to Earth. My name is Mitsuyu of Shimbun. Mr. Wakata was allocated the personal crew quarter. Have you ever slept over there? Did you sleep well? How did you like it? Yes. In Harmony Node 2, that is the American module, we have 2 crew quarters. Mr. Fink and I are allocated those 2 crew quarters. The quarter is very quiet and it is personal, so it is very comfortable. In the emergency, there is a loudspeaker, so I can hear the emergency. It is safe and very comfortable. This is the first long-term stay, and this is the 3rd flight for you. If you compare those 2 flights, the long one and the short one, please give us the comment. 2 previous flights, I slept in space shuttle only. I have just stayed ISS for 1 night, so the living space is very spacious this time. So I have never imagined that the space living quarter is very comfortable. This living quarter is very comfortable, and that is the big difference between the last 2 1 and 1. Your catchphrase, one of them was dream. And manned space travel in Japan, dream is very well communicated, but the value of the ISS and the experiment result was not well communicated. What do you think about it? Well, Mr. Mori came over here, Flight 92, and Mr. Mukai came over here, Miss Mukai came over here, and there was an IMAIL-2 mission. So before the ISS started, the NASA or the JAXA were achieving a lot of experiment result. And since the Kibo is building up right now and the operation is already started and the experiment is already started, and S6 solar panel will give us a lot of energy, electrical energy, so we can do the full-fledged experiment from now. So from now on, there are a lot of successful or the scientific result coming out from experiment module, including Kibo. So, and I'm getting involved in that kind of experiment. So I'd like to give a lot of good result from this scientific experiment. My name is Tanaka of Asahi Shimbun. I have a question to Mr. Wakata. How did you like the ISS robotic arm you manipulate for the first time the other day to build S6 truss? This time, I used the SSRM's Canadian Arm 2, and also we manipulated with John Phillips and Tony Antonelli and Joe Wakaba. I also manipulated the shuttle robot arm, and I'm going to use Dexter with Sandy. So I've already manipulated 3 robotic arms. The Canadian arm is very robust and very stable robotic arm. And I'm going to manipulate the Kibo robot arm, so I'm looking forward to compare the manipulation of those two arms. I have a question about the space Japanese food. What was your favorite Japanese food so far, and how did your colleague like them?
Yes,
yesterday we went to the Russian service module, and 10 of us had a chance to have a dinner yesterday. And at that time, I brought the Japanese space food, and sardine miso cooked in miso was very fond. And then the curry, the chicken curry, was liked by everybody too. And in order to celebrate the success in the midterm, we ate red bean rice, and some of them used chopsticks. So far, you didn't have any day off because you were so busy. When can you take your first day off, and what is your plan to do? During the shuttle docking, there are a lot of things to do and a task to do, so I didn't have any day off. But after the shuttle is undocked, I will have some days off. I didn't have a time to view the Earth so far, so I'd like to see the beautiful Earth from the space for the first day off. My name is Kanda from Jiji Tsushin. Mr. Wakata was involved in the Kibo's development. Was it emotional to see Kibo in the actual space because you yourself got involved in the development? So far, JAXA and the Japanese manufacturer, with them, I got involved in the development. So when I entered into Kibo, I thought about the challenge they faced so far. And in Kibo, I am doing the dome gene experiment, but I am going to operate a lot of experiment facilities in Kibo. So I'd like to have a good result from the Kibo's experiment. And also, the Kibo's robotic arm, as a representative of the NASA astronaut, I got involved in the Kibo's robotic arm development too, so I'm looking forward to manipulating it. I have a question about space debris. Space debris is a big issue. How do you think you can deal with this issue? Space debris are a big issue, not only the ISS, but also the lot of meteorological satellite and other artificial satellite, man-made satellite. But for the space debris, we are observing from the Earth. If there is a big one, we are observing it and we can give caution to it. So we change our orbit to dodge the debris. So I think that I'm trusting those observations. Today you are not wearing it, but you have so-called J suit. How do you like the so-called J suit, and how long can you keep it on? J suit. Well, I think that we can wear it eternally until the colleagues will say that you stinks. But for 2 or 3 weeks or maybe 1 month, and up until 1 month, I can wear it. There is no